Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Belgium versus the Netherlands tournament report for you guys. This is match number 3. We have the big, the special, the great Joshua Oosters versus Kevin Hendricks. And yeah, today I have with me Eugene.
Hello.
From Team Netherlands, and we have our special guest. He's here for no real reason, but he's here because we love him. It's Jeroen.
Yo, what's up?
The most famous judge in the world, in my opinion.
Easy.
Which is a weird opinion to have, but sure. So I brought these two guys on because it's fun. None of these guys are a Altergeist specialist, which is what Joshua's playing.
Hey.
Are you? Are you an Altergeist specialist?
You know, I top nationals with Altergeist, right?
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
You know, I played it at YCS Belgium and scrubbed my fucking ass off and then sold it to defender.
Oh yeah, you had this. Oh, okay. Apparently, yeah. I have two Altergeist specialists on the team right now.
Each being an Altergeist spieler.
Unknown. I knew this beforehand, but I wanted to just stroke your egos. So.
Sure.
Let's go into the duel. Let's just stop this. So Joshua, being the good player he is, he won the die roll. So let's take a look at these hands. We have Joshua playing the Altergeist deck, bricking really hard, only having the Silketus Judgment Order, and an Ash and a Crow, which is not unplayable. It's definitely tools to survive for another turn. And on the other hand, we have a Orcust deck, because Team Belgium just doesn't quit playing Orcust for some reason. And Orcust Nightmare, Scrap Recycler, Cyclone, Bombard, and Gearsu. Which is a pretty okay hand, I think, right?
I think it's a pretty good hand, actually. There are multiple starters, and yeah.
Lots of options. So Joshua won the die roll. Its turn will end real quick, though. Only setting 2 cards. And it's the end phase. Picking up the Tatsym. So, from all the cards he has, he opted to start with the Bombard, and not the Gearsu, not the Recycler.
I think I get why, because it doesn't get stopped by the most common hand traps. So let's say for an Ash, all the other players would have stopped there.
Yeah, true. If he summoned the Gearsu and it was met with any back row, then he only had the Gearsu in the grave. But he now has the Bombard, link it away. He still has a monster and a resource.
But he can banish the Bombard for the other one, right? For the
so that's why. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's not really stopped, indeed. So he links it away for the Linker Revo. And Joshua Cruz, the Bombard, ending the entire turn. This all happened in the draw phase. Real cool.
Nice.
And he attacked. So here we have Joshua picking up
the spoofing.
That's a good deck right there.
Yep.
So this is going to enable Joshua to start some plays. Summon Silketus, attack over the Linker Rebo. Yeah, at this point, of course, Kevin did not know what Joshua was playing. So that was real fun to, they faced Subterrors twice, and now they're facing Altergeist, which is funny, in my opinion. They're just playing.
The Netherlands love their back row.
Apparently we do. I always swore we were not a back row deck, but here we are.
But hey, let's be honest. Who's more famous for playing stuff like Draco?
Like what?
Is it us or is it them?
The Belgians.
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Belgians are famous for their Draco plays. So Joshua just attacks the Linker Rebo, clearing the monster, setting one more back row. Picks up another Gearsu, which doesn't help in this situation. I think Kevin really needs some tools to play. And
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. He has all the starters, but he doesn't have something like an Allure or a Orcust Return or something like that. He has no
more Cyclones.
Nothing. More Cyclones.
Yeah, if he would have drawn the second Cyclone, it would be great. Specifically because we know what will happen next. But
but the thing is, I'm really curious about his list, because a deck like this really needs more extender, because it's very dependent on the normal summon going through.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll see some of those game too. I am unfamiliar with their lists. Just something I can feature next. So Joshua ashes to Girsu's scent effect. And he activates spoofing, shuffling the Socatus back for cost. And this is met with a Cyclone. And the Cyclone
Which
is met
wet. Yeah.
with the Imperial Order, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good play from Joshua right there.
Yeah.
Having the
So
order.
hard, flip the card. Oh god, what a good play.
Yeah. Small spoilers. This is not going
He's
to
good.
be the most intense replay we have had so far. It's going to be kind of straightforward. Joshua bounces to Girsu because he knows that only a normal summon is not something special for the deck. Like, he can just stop that anyway. He has the judgment. Joshua losing life points, picking up the manifestation.
Did he bounce it in the battle phase or just for no reason?
I'm unsure who I needed. I think he did it in like end phase or for no reason maybe.
Okay.
For no reason, it's fine as well. I guess because no, not really. Like, I think it was end phase or battle phase. I didn't see. I can't go back. it must have a reason. So, small life point discussion. So, at this point, Joshua has a lot of Altergeist tools that don't really help. So he can just shuffle them back with the spoofing.
Yeah, but the fact that he has spoofing makes it really unfair because he gets to go into his engine while his opponent cannot play.
Yeah, like any Altergeist card he would have picked up was good. So picking up the manifestation was amazing for him. So he could spoof it away for the Marionether.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the Called by the Grave pickup, which is interesting. Way too late in my opinion. He still only has starters in his hand, no extenders, no nothing, no dangers, which would have been great.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm curious if he plays like a lot of tuners for the what's it
Needle
called?
fiber?
The needle fiber.
Healthy fiber.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna pronounce that name.
It's real different than what we saw yesterday from Ceylon. He was playing a real combo version of the Orcust deck. Oh, we are unsure if Kevin is not playing the same deck, of course, but
yeah, maybe he just has a bad hand. All the starters, but nothing.
Yeah.
Besides that.
So this summon will just be negated. Multifaker will just be summoned. And Kevin recognizes that this is not gonna go anywhere, and he just scoops it up. So I wonder at this point, does Belgium expect our back row decks? And why are they still not playing Mech Knights? That's my question. Tomorrow's match will be Max van Eversil versus Bart Ladru. Bart Ladru being a YCS stopping Dutch player, and Max van Eversil being a national champion for both Belgium and the Netherlands, with Mech Knight invoked.
So
there's a chance.
It has to be Mech Knight invoked, right?
It has to be. The strategy has to work sometimes. So let's look at these hands. Kevin is having a great hand. Again, 2 starters, no extenders. Again.
Yeah, Babel on opening hand is it's okay because now you can set the Orcust trick card. Yeah, and
it helps playing through hand traps.
Yeah, and it's fine. You have Ash, you have Cosmic for the back row, and yeah.
And Joshua's hand is pretty stacked as well. It's Gonguri, Extravagance, Melisik, Lancea, and
on first sight, it doesn't look that good.
Yeah, there are no traps,
to be
honest. No rules.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if you would have started that, this would be much worse.
For Joshua, it would have been a activate Extravagance, Ash, summon,
and then
link away, pass.
Yeah, that's basically nothing.
But Joshua went second, which helped in this scenario. Gearsu effect. He's not activating Bubble first. Going straight to Gearsu. It didn't really matter at this point. Because now he sends the Orcust Nightmare and Joshua changed to Lancia.
So, but then we would have been able to chain the Nightmare if he had Babel.
That's true, but if he activated Babel and then he summoned Girsu, then Joshua could have just chained Lancia to the effect of Girsu, and it would have resulted in the same. I think it would be better because then you can adapt your choice.
Yeah.
Because now you're stuck with Orcust Nightmare.
I think either way you would send Orcust Nightmare, though.
Yeah, true, for next turn at least.
Yeah.
So, I believe this is a set Cyclone activate Babel. He uses the effect to summon tokens to make the Galatea.
This card is really strong.
He sends the token to the grave. Yeah. Girsu is broken.
Evenly picked up.
If only he didn't send the token
here. This is a great pickup for Joshua. Because at this point, Kevin doesn't have a lot of resources. And it's evenly is also great against bad fields because it just disables your opponent's resources. 2 of these cards are going to be gone forever, which is insane.
So, I think in this situation, the best thing for him is that it activates his Multifaker on his own turn.
As well, yeah. That's
otherwise he cannot play. Yeah.
So Joshua activates the Extravagance, met with
an Ash. It's gonna be Meta Ash, right?
Yeah. Then straight up to the battle phase. End of battle phase. He changed the effect of a Nightmare. And he activates evenly, banishing the Cyclone and the Girsu. And then on resolution, it's Multifaker. Yeah, this is the skill of the players in the Netherlands. Our team is handpicked to just open good hands.
Yep, insane.
If you brick Eugene, I swear to God.
I will try my best not to.
Practice. So
well, if you lose, there is also a Dutch versus Netherlands scrap edition, so you can apply for the team too.
I can immediately apply for the team.
Yeah.
I believe that Shah is participating in that as well.
No.
He meets he meets the criteria. He's on this team as well.
He has multiple regional tops. I would assume, right, or not?
No, he has not. He has one.
He only has 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, which are the criteria. Anyway,
okay.
During the end of the battle phase, on the effect of Multifaker, the effect of the skeleton in the graveyard is chained, summoning the Girsu. When Girsu is summoned, skeleton is sent to the grave for the next turn. Joshua summons the Meliseek so he can advance his own play. So now we go to Joshua's main phase 2, and this is going to be insane because this is just so much advantage. Linking away Meliseek, Marionette effects, click, protocol, Marionette's second effect, summon back Meliseek, then Hexia's effect to add an Altergeist card from your deck to your hand.
Really strong players.
Handing back the station.
Mm-hmm.
But some players might have not even seen that opportunity because it's not that common to send away your Hexia. But this really helps because you need to have those trap cards.
Yeah, Joshua is a great player. He recognized exactly what he had to do. When I was watching the game, I also thought, now he can just have some of the Meliseek link it away for Hexia. But I was like, he's gonna just normal summon Marionette then, and then he's gonna pass with that Marionette and Hexia for the negate. But Joshua went a whole different route because he wanted to make sure that the Multifaker would return to the field sometime in the duel.
Yeah, and also there's, for as much that he knows this deck, there's not that one spell or trap card that he needs to negate right away. So it's not that important to
go for the spell trap negate.
Yeah.
Exactly. Joshua recognized what he had to do. He knew all the plays. Played it out perfectly. Of course, he had Multifaker. But still then he finished it off real nice. So here Sepp is gonna attempt to do some plays. Here's summoning a token. Linkery will come back. So then he activates the skeleton on the Galatea. Met with Joshua's protocol here. Interesting, kind of shotgunning it, I think.
Not really.
You mean shotgunning the protocol, or
yeah? Was there really a reason to do this?
Like,
what did he target? What did the Orcust play? The Galatea.
Yeah. I think this is correct, because this is the only thing that gives him immediate advantage. Because if he otherwise went into Galatea and then brings out the what's it called, Dingirsu, you don't want to use protocol on Dingirsu because it will stay always on the field.
That's true. But he can just bounce to Galatea as well. He has like multiple lines of play here, and he just opted to just shotgun the skeleton.
Yeah, but now, his opponent has to do something with his 2 monsters on the field, and then he can bounce that monster if he wants to.
Yeah, because if he would silk away that Galatea, he can just make another one.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
We know.
So he ashes the Milliseek effect, which is an interesting
Which
play.
does completely nothing right now.
Exactly, because Joshua's hand is already stacked with the cards he needs. Entering the battle phase.
Yeah, but he didn't know that he had Gunguri.
Of course he didn't.
Kevin thought that he could stop the Gunguri from happening, but instead Joshua already had it. He attacked Marionette, summoning the Gunguri. And Joshua makes a great play, negating the effects of Babo.
Yeah.
For the rest of the time Gunguri is on the field.
Yeah, that was a really, really good, nice play. The chat was going wild in this one. Exactly. And also some players didn't, understand this. But yeah, of course, we got Eugene also being a really, really good judge. And, he explained it 4 times.
Exactly, in chat, chat was going well. He, exactly like you said, he linked away the Linkuribo and the Girsu for the Galatea, met by a summoning back Multifaker, summoning back Silketus, and then Silketus bouncing the Galatea and the Marionette back to the hand, exactly like you guys said. And then, I don't think Joshua saw this coming. Kevin still had one card in his hand, and Joshua did not know what it was, and it was a Scrap Recycler. And here it gets quite interesting, because a lot of players play the scrap engine in their decks, because it gives a lot of advantage. But there's 2 things you can do. You can just play Scrap Recyclers and Orcusts, or you can play the entire engine with the Link monster as well and the Scrap Golem, which is not something Kevin is doing. At least if he did, then he could have done that right now, but he is not, so I assume he's not playing it.
Well, he's locked into Darks. I'm not sure how that combo works when you're
he's also locked into Dark, so maybe
so maybe he should have started out with that.
Then just being met with the negate.
But then he could play through with
this would have been a great way to force out everything, I think, as well.
Yeah, he needed to start with the Scrap Recycler, because now he's indeed locked in Darks, and now you can do the combo with the Scrap Recycler. And he also, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but he also thought that the Concurry would only negate the Bubble until the end of the turn. So maybe he was just thinking, I will just set up my grave, and then in his turn I will, do some plays. But
there is nothing.
He has the Nightmare.
That's going to get banished in a bit as well. So yeah, we'll just see where he goes from here, banishing the Nightmare. Sending the World 1 to World 1. And here's Galatea coming up. The third one summoned, or attempted to be summoned this turn. Galatea can use her effects. The second Orcust Nightmare that is banished, shuffled back into the deck.
Actually, the thing that surprises me is that Joshua had everything, and still it looks as if he is able to come back a little bit with this deck.
Yeah. This is why I said I thought that the skeleton was kind of shotgunned, because there was, I understand that it's something that you need to negate, but it's so weird, it has to, you kind of have to do it. It's a good bait, but there's still so much he can do. Like, you do not know exactly what cards he has in his hand, and only, as you can see, one card can already do this, which is not that great, but it can still do something, which is quite interesting, which is why I said that I thought it was weird that he had to activate it right there and not play anything else, or see how it goes. I think Joshua played that correctly, but like the last card in his hand only had to be something real good. And I think this is something that I do with Subterror a lot as well. At some point I just start negating shit. I just start interrupting. Yeah, because if you have like 3 interrupts, then realistically what can your opponent do afterwards? And I think that Joshua did specifically that. He was just like, I'm just gonna stop him and it's gonna be done. And we're gonna be done. And that's the end of the duel right here. And he was not expecting that Kevin was still playing after all of this. After 1 negate, 1 bounce, searches, even discarding the Ash, which helped with so much information because it was 1 card less in the hand of Kevin. Like, I just think that he just went all in and he was just like, I'm just gonna end this duel this turn. And then it's gonna be done. And that's a good way to play against a deck like this. But if he then has the 1 card that you did not think of or that you just did not expect, then here you go. And
I still think he needed to negate the skeleton, and this is just an example of Joshua had 2 interruptions and his opponent had 3 things to do. So you can only stop 2 things. That's just it didn't really matter what he stopped. I think his opponent would end with this board eventually. No matter what Joshua negated, he needed to negate it.
The skeleton,
there was 1 more option for him to go to.
True.
Yeah, and it's always better to play around the stuff that you do know, because a lot of his board was already known or public, instead of trying to play around stuff that you don't know in his hand.
Yeah, exactly.
And at what point can you difference the value of the skeleton or any random card in their hand? It's impossible.
Yeah, and if the random card wasn't another combo starter, then indeed the game was ended right there in this turn. But maybe just a bit of luck on the Orcust player's side.
It's fair, they can have some luck as well. It's
sure.
It's making the Tingirsu sending away, I believe it was Silketus. He sent the Silketus, no Altergeist cards in the grave. Silketus effect in the grave, it cannot activate. Immediately ending the turn. And right here Joshua picks up the Judgment. There are so many cards, so many things to play. This is where Kaguri's effect still comes in, because Babo is still negated as long as Kaguri is on the field, so no response from Kevin right here.
Yeah, he needed to send away the Concurry, I think. Yeah.
Marionette summons. No targets in the deck anymore.
Are
there no...
Judge.
At that point, I thought he had another Altergeist trap in his hand, because he
there has to be
more than 2, or he sided some out.
That's a possibility because he's going second.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go to that. Josh was an honorable player, and I'm pretty sure he's not cheating. So.
Well, otherwise he's cheating himself with a +1. So.
That's true.
There's
no reason to add anything but an Altergeist card here.
No.
Marionette uses his effect on the Multifaker, summoning back Silketus. Silketus bounces to Protocol, bounces to Tingirsu.
On a manifestation, right? Not Multifaker. You said Mario on Multifaker, but it was Mario on manifestation, right?
No, he said
it's the same.
He said it in the chat. He says
Multifaker is equipped to manifestation, so if any gets into the grave, the other ones, well, it doesn't matter.
Same difference.
Then why are you doing? Shut up. That's what I'm saying.
The memes.
True. Called by the Grave is not really going to
nice.
help.
Good.
Where's my side deck? Nowhere to be found.
Maybe you forgot to, press the button side cards like switch.
Yeah. Skeleton negated once more.
So one thing here, what I find interesting is that he sent away the Conqueror, but I'm not sure why.
Because of this, there's nothing in the grave.
So that's why.
There you go. There's the answer to your question.
There's Good job, Altergeist.
He currently has 2 skeletons in the graveyard. There's no reason to keep it up on the field. Marionette is more important, and Silktis is more important as well than 24 vanilla.
Yeah.
So Joshua has the Meliseek here. Or Marionette on the protocol, adding back this, and now he has a lot of damage. Which is funny. He said here, I have no cards to do damage, and this is the turn after. It's just like 8,000 damage, so maybe. It's insane. It's not 8,000, it's like 6,000 something. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of damage. Joshua,
he could have used his Called by the Grave, but yeah. There was a judgment.
Was there any reason to? There's nothing to be called by the Grave.
The Marionette.
The Hex, yeah. Oh, yeah, on the X.
On the Marionette effect.
You could have just done that. For some reason, you
but
didn't.
then judgment.
No. If you're really good, you do it on the Hexia, because then the protocol does get destroyed, but he does not get the summon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is Marionette a?
And if you do.
Effects?
Yeah, it's an if you do. So he sends away the protocol.
You control one Altergeist monster in the grave. Yeah, I wanted to check if it targets in the grave as well. Which it does.
Yeah.
This is a misplay from Team Belgium again. I wonder.
Yeah, but this was a misplay. Yeah, he would have judgmented, and then
it would not have mattered. I believe Kevin recognized at this point that the duel was done anyway.
Well, maybe it had to be judge. He used the judgment, and then it was overtime, and then the Belgians would have won. So it was a misplay.
This duel lasted it lasted way too long for some reason. Joshua did not have any tools to kill his opponent quick. But it was 25 minutes or something. So even then, we're not even playing with time, but even then, would not have mattered anyway. So Joshua taking down a Belgian player. We are currently 6-0 for Team Netherlands. That's 6-0 in games, not in matches. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the future brings. I'm excited that the Netherlands kind of has a different deck now. It's not only Subterror anymore.
Yeah, maybe I'll play Altergeist as well.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna play 4 Subterror, 4 Altergeist.
Yeah.
And then just watch.
What are your predictions on the next match? What are the decks they're gonna be?
I'm gonna say that Bart is playing Subterror because I don't want to give away his decks. Bart is well known for his invoked Mekk-Knight strategy. The 2 YCS that he topped with that deck. So I'm just gonna be straight honest with you guys. It's gonna probably be that deck unless I convince him to play Subterrors instead. And I am not sure what Max is currently playing. He's known for his invoked strategies with Mekk-Knights as well.
And Salad as well.
And Salads, yeah.
Is he playing? He's playing Salomon Crate with 3. Whatever he's gonna play Solemn Strike, 100%.
Yeah.
I'll take that bet any day.
I think he will play the Salad.
It would be fun to see a Mekk-Knight invoked mirror. It would be fun if I actually faced Mekk-Knight invoked with my Subterrors as well. So, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen between 2 amazing players.
The deck Mekk-Knight invoked is going in every video of yours right now, right?
I know.
No. Okay.
It better be.
In all the previous ones and in all the future ones. Yeah, Mekk-Knight invoked, such a strong deck.
I'm waiting for the day the Belgian begin to play the good deck. And then I'm there. I'll be there with the Subterror deck to punish them all. Yeah, I'm excited to see the next match. 2 amazing players once more again. And eventually we're going to see Eugene on the channel as well.
Yep.
Nice.
We still have so many good players for our team left. For the Belgian team as well, of course. Belgium still have Max next match, of course, and Kim van Kamphout, great player. And we have the big Raphael Niven, which will also be featured in commentary on this channel. He better. It gives me a lot of views, which is nice. We have Shah.
just put Raphael Niven in your title.
I did that with Joshua. I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. It's clickbait. I don't care. It's Joshua. It gives views.
You can do it with this one as well because he's playing.
I do. I will. I'm not kidding. I am gonna. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this thing up here because we are way past 20 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being
free
on
content.
here. Free content, indeed. Thank you guys for commentating this match with me, and I wish you the best of luck, Eugene, in your match.
Yes, thank you.
This will not be the last time we will see you on this channel or Jeroen.
Nope.
Hey, how you doing?
Adios.
Okay, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Think about me when you're dreaming, and stuff. And love you all. Bye.